Well, hello and welcome. You guessed is correct. This is in fact the off seasons of Top Gear. So what can we do during this really boring time before the next season's air in fall? Well, maybe I have solutions. What if I'm gonna make some car video myself? Well, that is a very interesting thought, but I might have run into some issues. You see, this video actually have to go under a production budget of a college student. So I gathered the sound man, the video guy, and the producer, which or in fact are myself. I have to make this video look as good as Top Gear. And that is really hard to do. And as you might expect as well, I will not have access to Ferrari or Lamborghinis or any kind of fancy cars. So what am I actually gonna do?
Luckily, I have this, the Infiniti G35 Coupe. It is actually a twin brother of the Nissan 350 GT Skyline Coupe from Japan. And it is also the little brother of the Nissan 350Z. But one might ask, how similar between three of them?
Very similar indeed. Three of the cars share the same Nissan VQ35 engines, which generate 280 horsepower and 270 foot-pound of torque. They even use the same suspensions and the same transmission system. But how exactly it drives?
Acceleration is just tremendous. 0 to 60, 5.4 seconds. Acceleration of this car is just astonishing. Second, and here we go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So, is the G35 the greatest bargain that the Japanese auto giants have ever produced? Well, not exactly. The G35 was launched in 2003, but there's hardly any gadgets on the dashboard. Certainly there is no high-tech iDrive system, nor any switches or knobs for your suspension settings. And if you want the fancy sat-nav system, you better save up some money to pay Infiniti themselves. But does any of these really matters? What Nissan done to this car is sublime. With its almost perfect 50-50 weight distribution and an exhaust tone that sounds like a million. The G35 is without any doubt a masterpiece created outside the German state. And as many people might say, the Nissan GT-R is one of the most important car launches since 2007. But without the help of this Nissan 350 GT Skyline to carry on the heritage, the Nissan GT-R would simply never exist.